Alright, y'all, we back with another deck profile. This time we have a Kashtira Unchained Yubel deck profile. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. National is right around the corner. I think next week, I believe, so in Austin, Texas. So everybody is getting ready for it. But for now, we are going through these deck lists so we can get y'all prepared for this upcoming format. As of right now, we have a Kashtira Unchained Yubel deck list. 44 card main deck, which is very interesting. And let's get into the list. So for the first card, we have Yubel. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's attack. During your end phase, tribute one other monster or destroy this card. When this card is destroyed except by its own effect, its owner can special summon one Yubel Terror Incarnate from their hand, deck, or graveyard. So let's get into the second card. We play 3 Spirited Yubel. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from battles involving this card. This card is destroyed, you can special summon one of your Yubel that is banished or in your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Spirited Yubel once per turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can add to your hand a set one spell or trap from your deck that mentions Yubel. So we play 3 of those. One Yubel Terror Incarnate. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by Yubel and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card. Before damage calculation, when this face-up attack position is attacked, face-up attack position card is attacked by an opponent's monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's attack. During the end phase, destroy all monsters on the field. When this face-up card leaves the field, you can special summon one Yubel Ultimate Nightmare from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So we played 3 Gruesome Grave Scormer. If you control a Fiend monster quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can destroy one Yubel monster or one monster that mentions it in your monster zone. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one Fiend monster with 0 attack / defense from your hand or graveyard, except Gruesome Grave Scormer. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. So we play 3 of those. One Unchained card, Unchained Soul of Shivara. During the main phase, if this card is in your hand, quick effect, you can target one Fiend monster or one face-up card you control, destroy it. Face down card you control, destroy it. And if you do special summon this card, but while it is face-up in the main monster zone, you cannot special summon monsters except Fiend monsters. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can set one Unchained spell or trap directly from the deck. You can only use each of the effect of Soul of Shivara once per turn. So for a surprise, we have a Kashtira engine in here. We play 2 Kashtira unicorns. Spell Searcher, basically the starter for the whole Kashtira engine, but in here we play a couple Kashtira spells. So if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use each of the following effects of Kashtira Unicorn once per turn. During your main phase, you can add one Kashtira spell from your deck to your hand. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, except during damage step, you can look at your opponent's extra deck, and if you do, banish one monster from it face down. So we play 2 of those. And one Fenrir, since you play 2 unicorn to get the combo or whatever going, and the one Fenrir just to search for follow-up, I guess. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You're going to use each of the following effects to catch your Fenrir once per turn. During your main phase, you can add one Kashtira monster from your deck to your hand. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, except during damage step, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls, banish it face down. So we have one Fenrir in this deck. I would assume if you're gonna put the Kashtira engine, you would at least play 2 Fenrir just in case, search for the follow-up, and also the every turn monster effect banish effect is pretty good. So just having one Fenrir is I wouldn't think is not enough, but I mean, you play Birth, so maybe you could just get it back, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, this deck list work, it got a top. So when this card is normal summon, you can add one. We played 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts. When this card normal summon, you can add one Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, or Revel, Lord of Phantasm, or one card that specifically lists any of those cards in the text from your deck to your hand, except Dark Beckoning Beast. You can only use this effect of Dark Beckoning Beast once per turn. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Fiend monster with 0 attack / defense in addition to your normal summon / set. So we play 3 of those. 3 Samsara Lotus. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 Yubel monster from your deck. During your opponent's turn, when a monster effect is activated while you control a Yubel monster quick effect, you contribute this card. The activated effect becomes destroy 1 Yubel monster on the field. During your end phase, if you control a Yubel and this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand, special summon it. You can only use each effect of Samsara D Lotus once per turn. So play 3 of those. We have 1 Nightmare Pain, and we play 3 Nightmare Throne. The Nightmare Throne, I know prices have been going up on that spell card. A lot of people are seeking that card out. When this card is activated, you can take 1 fiend monster with 0 attack from your deck, either add it to your hand or destroy it. Once per turn, if a face-up Yubel monster you control leaves the field by card effect, you can add 1 monster, add to your hand 1 Yubel monster from your deck, graveyard, or banishment whose level is 1 or higher, whose level is higher or lower than one of those monsters. You can special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only activate 1 Nightmare Throne per turn, so play 3 of those. 1 Kashtira Birth. I mean, it's basically a Kashtira spell. Bring back any Kashtira monster from banish or grave, except the XE monsters, and that's every turn. And if your opponent activates the spell while you control this and a Kashtira monster, you can banish up to 3 cards from the graveyard face down. When this card is activated, Pressure Planet, you can add 1 Kashtira monster from your deck to your hand. Monsters you control gain 100 attack/defense for each different attribute on the field. If a Kashtira Shangri-La you control activates the effect, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy it. I wonder if they play Shangri-La in the extra deck. You can only use each of the effect of race off once per turn. So we play 3 Opening them Spirit Gates, 3 Dark Ruler No More, 3 Pot of Prosperity, and we played 3 Triple Tactics Thrust in the main, 3 Triple Tactics Talents in the main, 1 Terraforming, 3 Evenly Match in the main, which is pretty crazy. I mean, but it's very effective, and 1 Unscape of the Unchained. Let's get to the extra deck. The extra deck, we played 2 Phantom of the Yubel, 1 Yubel monster plus 1 fiend monster with 0 attack/defense. Once you special summon from your extra deck by shuffling the above materials from your hand, field, and/or graveyard into the extra deck. Cannot be used as fusion material, cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from battles involving this card. When your opponent activates a monster effect quick effect, you contribute this card. The activated effect becomes your opponent destroys 1 Yubel monster in their hand, deck, or field. Yeah, your opponent destroys 1 Yubel monster in their hand, deck, or field. You can only use this effect of Phantom of the Yubel once per turn, so you play 2 of those. Then we play the big guy, the big XE. Negate. When your opponent activates a card or effect quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate the activation. Then you can detach 1 material from the card, destroy 1 card in the field. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks while it has material, you can destroy 1 card in the field. If this XE card is destroyed, you can destroy 1 card in the field. Okay. We play 3 Unchained Soul of Yama. I mean, basically the combo starter. 1 Unchained Soul of Rage, 1 Unchained Soul of Anguish. Play Salomon Great Almirage, 1 of those, 1 Cross Sheet, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 the Dark Trim and Gloomy, 1 Muck Cracker, 1 Access Code Talker, and then we play 1 Appaloosa Boy the Goddess. So let's get into the side deck. The side deck, we played 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 3 DD Crow, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storms, 1 Robbery of the Warlords, 1 Anti-Spell, and then we played 3 Solemn Judgment, and then we played 1 Gustav Max for damage in time. So, alright, this is the Kashtira Unchained Yubel Top 8 Oceanic WCQ, piloted by Jared Darcy. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy YUGIOH. We out.